During Brazil's first day of the year, a crowd in the streets of Brasília came out to see Brazilian President Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva inaugurated as the country's new president. 1 week later, crowds witnessed a different scene on the same street, an attempted coup. An estimated 4,000 supporters of former President Jair Bolsonaro invaded the Congress building, the Supreme Court, and Planalto Palace, the president's official workplace. The few police officers who were supposed to provide security were chased away. Rioters smashed windows, overturned furniture, and broke into historic buildings. The anti-Lula demonstrators filmed the destruction as it unfolded while attacking the president's residence, invading the Senate, breaking works of art, and setting fire to the Chamber of Deputies. The main entrance of Brazil's Supreme Court building was destroyed. Hundreds of rioters were arrested, but only after President Lula signed a decree for federal forces to intervene. Video posted on social media show police officers walking and driving around the line of demonstrators towards the attack site. Here, police appear to be standing by after a large crowd of rioters entered the buildings. President Lula, who was not in Brasília at the time, set up a crisis committee and said he will investigate and arrest those involved.
They are fascists representing everything abominable. They are true vandals who destroyed everything they found in front of them. All the people who did this will be found and punished. Democracy guarantees the right to freedom, but it also demands that people respect the institutions.
Bolsonaro, who has been in the U.S. state of Florida since he left power, distanced himself from the attacks on social media. He wrote, "Peaceful demonstrations, as allowed by law, are part of democracy. However, attacks on and invasions of public buildings as occur today, as well as those practiced by the left in 2013 and 2017, defy the rule of law." Bolsonaro said the government has linked him to the riots without evidence. Commentators say the former president could come under investigation.
Jair Messias Bolsonaro is one of those responsible for this attack. He is seen as an intellectual mentor because dozens of times he suggested this type of action during his tenure, not to mention the silence, not admitting defeat after the elections. It fueled in its supporters a feeling that the coup was possible.
National police forces and the Brazilian army have assumed command of Brasília's security until the end of the month. The Brazilian Congress, which was in recess, called an emergency meeting on Monday. For Edgar Marcial, Miguel Amaya, VOA News.